Good morning. Happy Monday. Oh, Lord, have mercy. This is a long reading today. Oh, no, it isn't. I just can't see. Hey. All right, so today's reading is a lot of names. It's the point in the Bible where we're going to say all the names of the clans and who they were named after. Yay! It's time for some mispronunciation with KJ. Hey, Dana. Hey, Renee. Hey, Mallory. Why can't I just say, hey, Dana. Hey, Renee. I have to be extra and sing it. All right. March 7th. Moab seduces Israel. Okay. Numbers. It's going to be a saucy reading. I burnt myself. It's not a major burn, but it's enough that it's very sore, and so I put bacitracin on it and wrapped it overnight. It's sore. I burnt myself making my nuggies. My own nuggies betrayed me. Okay. Numbers 25, 1 through 18. While the Israelites were camped at Acacia Grove, some of the men defiled themselves by having sexual relations with the Moabite women. These women invited them to attend sacrifices to their gods, so the Israelites feasted with them and worshipped the gods of Moab. In this way, Israel joined in the worship of Baal of Peor, causing the Lord's anger to blaze against his people. Everything he's done for them in the wilderness. Everything he's done for them. And they're like, hey, check out Baal. We should worship him. Don't even know. The Lord issued the following command to Moses. Seize all the ringleaders and execute them before the Lord in broad daylight, so his fierce anger will turn away from his people of Israel. So Moses ordered Israel's judges, each of you must put to death the men under your authority who have joined in worshiping Baal of Peor. Just then, one of the Israelite men brought a Midianite woman into his tent right before the eyes of Moses and all the people as everyone was weeping at the entrance of the tabernacle. When Phinehas, son of Eleazar, and grandson of Aaron the priest saw this, he jumped up and left the assembly. He took a spear and rushed after the man into his tent. Phinehas thrust the spear all the way through the man's body and into the woman's stomach. So the plague against the Israelites was stopped, but not before 24,000 people had died. Then the Lord said to Moses, Phinehas, son of Eleazar and grandson of Aaron the priest, has turned my anger away from the Israelites by being as zealous among them as I was. So I stopped destroying all of Israel as I intended to do in my zealous anger. Now tell him that I am making my special covenant of peace with him. In this covenant I give him his descendants a permanent right to the priesthood. For his zeal for me, his God, he purified the people of Israel, making them right with me. The Israelite man killed with the Midianite woman was named Zimri, son of Salu, the leader of the family of the tribe of Simeon. The woman's name was Cosbi. She was the daughter of Zur, the leader of the Midianite clan. Then the Lord said to Moses, attack the Midianites and destroy them, because they assaulted you with deceit and tricked you into worshiping Baal of Peor, and because Cosbi, the daughter of the Midianite leader, who was killed at the time of the plague, and because of what happened at Peor. I think, I am not promoting violence by any means, or war, or any of that, but it shows that there's a time and a place for justified anger. Even God rewarded this man's zeal for his people. Israel's second census, Numbers 26, 1 through 4. After the plague had ended, the Lord said to Moses and Eleazar, son of Aaron the priest, from the whole community of Israel, record the names of the warriors by their families. List all the men 20 years old or older who are able to go to war. So there on the plains of Moab, beside the Jordan River, across from Jericho, Moses and Eleazar the priest issued these instructions to the leaders of Israel. List all the men of Israel 20 years old and older, just as the Lord commanded Moses. This is a record of all the descendants of Israel who came out of Egypt. The tribe of Reuben, Numbers 26, 5 through 11. These were the clans descended from the sons of Reuben, Jacob's oldest son. The Hanakite clan, named after their ancestor Hanak. The Paluite clan, named after their ancestor Palu. The Hezronite clan, named after their ancestor Hezron. The Carmite clan, named after their ancestor Carmi. These were the clans of Reuben. Their registered troops numbered 43,730. Palu was the ancestor of Eliab. Eliab was the father of Nemuel, Dathan, and Abiram. This Dathan and Abiram are the same community leaders who conspired with Korah against Moses and Aaron, rebelling against the Lord. But the earth opened up its mouth and swallowed them with Korah, and fire devoured 250 of their followers. This served as a warning to the entire nation of Israel. However, the sons of Korah did not die that day. The tribe of Simeon, Numbers 26, 12 through 14. These were the clans descended from the sons of Simeon. The Jemuelite clan, named after their ancestor Jemuel. The Jaminite clan, named after their ancestor Jamin. The Jachinite clan, named after their ancestor Jachin. The Zoharite clan, named after their ancestor Zohar. The Shaulite clan, named after their ancestor Shaul. These were the clans of Simeon. Their registered troops numbered 22,200. The tribe of Gad, Numbers 26, 15 through 18. These were the clans descended from the sons of Gad. The Zephonite clan, named after their ancestor Zephan. The Haggite clan, named after their ancestor Haggai. The Shunite clan, named after their ancestor Shuni. The Oznite clan, named after their ancestor Ozni. The Erite clan, named after their ancestor Eri. The Ardite clan, named after their ancestor Ardai. The Aralite clan, named after their ancestor Aralai. These were the clans of Gad. Their registered troops numbered 40,500. The tribe of Judah, Numbers 26, 19 through 22. Judah had two sons, and Onan, who died in the land of Canaan. These were the clans descended from Judah's surviving sons. The Shelonite clan, named after their ancestor Shelah. The Perizzite clan, named after their ancestor Perez. The Zerahite clan, named after their ancestor Zerah. These were the subclans descended from the Perizzites. The Hezronites, named after their ancestor Hezron. The Hamulites, named after their ancestor Hamul. These were the clans of Judah. Their registered troops numbered 76,500. The tribe of Issachar, Numbers 26, 23 through 25. These were the clans descended from the sons of Issachar. The Tolite clan, named after their ancestor Tola. The Puite clan, named after their ancestor Pua. The Jashabite clan, named after their ancestor Jashub. The Shimronite clan, named after their ancestor Shimron. These were the clans of Issachar. Their registered troops numbered 64,300. The tribe of Zebulun, Numbers 26, 26 through 27. These were the clans descended from the sons of Zebulun. The Saradite clan, named after their ancestor Sarad. The Elonite clan, named after their ancestor Elon. The Jaleite clan, named after their ancestor Jaleel. These were the clans of Zebulun. Their registered troops numbered 60,500. The tribe of Manasseh, Numbers 26, 28 through 34. Two clans were descended from Joseph through Manasseh and Ephraim. These were the clans descended from Manasseh. The Machirite clan, named after their ancestor Machir. The Gileadite clan, named after their ancestor Gilead, Machir's son. These were the subclans descended from the Gileadites. The Izerites, named after their ancestor Izer. The Helekites, named after their ancestor Helek. The Azraelites, named after their ancestor Azrael. The Shechemites, named after their ancestor Shechem. The Shemiadites, named after their ancestor Shemida. The Hepherites, named after their ancestor Hepher. One of the Hepher's descendants, Zelophehad, had no sons, but his daughters were named Mala, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. These were the clans of Manasseh. Their registered troops numbered 52,700. The tribe of Ephraim, Numbers 26, 35 through 37. These were the clans descended from the sons of Ephraim. The Shuthelahite clan, named after their ancestor Shuthelah. The Becherite clan, named after their ancestor Becher. The Tahanite clan, named after their ancestor Tahan. This was the subclan descended from the Shuthelahites. The Aaronites, named after their ancestor Aaron. These were the clans of Ephraim. Their registered troops were 32,500. These clans of Manasseh and Ephraim were all descendants of Joseph. The tribe of Benjamin, Numbers 26, 38 through 41. These were the clans descended from the sons of Benjamin. The Belite clan, named after their ancestor Bela. The Ashbelite clan, named after their ancestor Ashbel. The Ahiramite clan, named after their ancestor Ahiram. The Shuphamite clan, named after their ancestor Shupham. The Huphamite clan, named after their ancestor Hupham. These were the subclans descended from the Baalites, the Ardites named after the ancestor Ard, the Naamites named after their ancestor Naaman. These were the clans of Benjamin. Their registered troops numbered 45,600. The tribe of Dan, Numbers 26:42 through 43. These were the clans descended from the sons of Dan. The Shuamite clan named after their ancestor Shuam. These were the Shuamite clans of Dan. Their registered troops numbered 64,400. The tribes of Asher, Numbers 26:44 through 47. These were the clans descended from the sons of Asher. The Imnite clan named after their ancestor Imnah. The Ishvite clan named after their ancestor Ishvi. The Berite clan named after their ancestor Beriah. These were the subclans descended from the Berites. The Heberites named after their ancestor Heber. The Malchalites named after their ancestor Malchiel. Asher also had a daughter named Serah. These were the clans of Asher. Their registered troops numbered 54,300. The tribe of Naphtali, Numbers 26:48 through 50. These were the clans descended from the sons of Naphtali. The Jazalite clan named after their ancestor Jaziel. The Gunite clan named after their ancestor Guni. The Jezreelite clan named after their ancestor Jezer. The Shilamite clan named after their ancestor Shillam. These were the clans of Naphtali. Their registered troops numbered 45,400. The census results, Numbers 26:51 through 56. In summary, the registered troops of all of Israel numbered 601,730. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Divide the land among the tribes, and distribute the grants of land in proportion to the tribes' populations, as indicated by the numbers of names on the list. Give the larger tribe more land, and smaller tribes less land, each group receiving a grant in proportion to the size of its population. But you must assign the land by the lot, and give each land to the ancestral tribe according to the number of the names on the list. Each grant of land must be assigned by lot among the larger and smaller tribal groups." The tribe of Levi, Numbers 26:57 through 65. This is a record of the Levites who were counted according to their clans. The Gershonite clan named after their ancestor Gershon. The Kohathite clan named after their ancestor Kohath. The Merarite clan named after their ancestor Merari. The Libnites, the Hebronites, the Mahlites, the Mushites, and the Korathites were all subclans of the Levites. Now Kohath was the ancestor of Amram, and Amram's wife was named Jochebed. She was also a descendant of Levi, born among the Levites in the land of Egypt. Amram and Jochebed became the parents of Aaron, Moses, and their sister Miriam. To Aaron were born Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. But Nadab and Abihu died when they were burned before the Lord for the wrong kind of fire. When they burned before the Lord the wrong kind of fire, different than he had commanded. The men from the Levite clan who were 1 month old or older numbered 23,000, but the Levites were not included in the registration of the rest of the people of Israel because they were not given an allotment of land when it was divided among the Israelites. So these are the results of the registration of the people of Israel as conducted by Moses and Eleazar the priest on the plains of Moab beside the Jordan River across from Jericho. Not one person on this list has been among those listed in the previous registration taken by Moses and Aaron in the wilderness of Sinai. For the Lord had said to them, "They will all die in the wilderness. Not one of them will survive, except Caleb, son of Jephunneh, and Joshua, son of Nun." March 8th. The daughters of I was right on a roll. I was going to go right into the next day. I was in a rhythm. In the zone, apparently. Right, Faith? It was an appropriate naming convention for this book of the Bible, I'd say. All right. Let's read day 66 of Trim Healthy Mama 100 Days of Inspiration. What do you do first? Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start, sang Julie Andrews. It's a good place for us to start, too, in every situation in life. The first words of the Bible state, "In the beginning, God." He is the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning, and the end. Revelations 1:8. Everything began with God. Your life began with God. Therefore, everything in your life should begin with God. When you have a concern about something, to whom do you turn? Do you call a friend? Do you call the doctor? Do you call your counselor? Or do you go to God first? This should be the first thing we do. Psalms 119:160 tells us that God's word is true from the beginning. To understand truth on any subject, we must go back to the beginning. That means back to God and His Word. We should begin our personal day with God. We should begin our family day with family devotions to acknowledge that He is preeminent in our home. Wouldn't this be a good habit to get into our lives, to begin with God in every situation? This way we'll always be on the right track. Bible-friendly red meat. While eating red meat is not a requirement for our THM plan, it is a biblical food that we have embraced. If you don't like it, there are plenty of other delicious ways to get ample protein. Think eggs, chicken, fish, and some cultured dairy, but just in case you are abstaining because you think it is bad for you, think again. Deuteronomy 14:4 tells us, "These are the beasts which ye shall eat, the ox, the sheep, and the goat." It doesn't say, well, if you must eat meat, which is second best to plant food and will clog your arteries and your colon, then do so at your own risk. No, it says you shall eat those particular animals. Take lamb, for example, one of the fattiest of all red meats. God told the Israelites to eat the whole lamb on the night before the Passover. Obviously, that was a spiritual lesson first and foremost. But God is also practical. Lamb is high in vitamin B12, which supports red blood cell production and allows nerves to function properly. It is high in zinc, a mineral critical to our immune function and wound healing. It is also a great source of carnosine, which is good for the heart. The children of Israel had to go on a long journey and would need their sustenance, immune protection, and steady nerves. Think of walking through the parted sea with the Egyptians at your heels. Good thing God did not have tofu alternative for Passover that night. Oh, that's funny. Bodies work for souls. It's called the body of Christ. You do not work for your body. Your body works for you. Think about it. What's more important? Is it the soul or the body? Any Christian would say it was the soul. But who are we serving the most? Would every Christian still be able to say the soul? Our bodies carry our souls. They are the main reason we have them. Our souls tell our minds to tell our bodies what to do. When we are put here with a purpose, our bodies allow our souls to fulfill those tasks. It shouldn't be the opposite way around. I haven't either, Sarah. I tried it. I tried to bite once. I didn't like it. I didn't like the taste of it. I'm not opposed to eating lamb. I don't like it. It's not my taste. All right. Thanks for joining me for devotions this morning. I just have to get a couple things ready. I should go wake the dog up. And then I will be there. For breakfast, I am having a sweetie hacked breakfast this morning, and I'm looking forward to it. Sweet potato for brekkie. All right, you guys, I love you all. Have a blessed day, and I will see you hopefully